Today I want to talk about this terrible, terrible YouTube channel called The School of Affluence. Basically, it's this grown independent woman who is trying to run her own business on YouTube by making videos giving advice to women on relationships. And basically giving out tips where if like your man is saying this, then get away from him. Please run because this is a red flag. She's basically giving relationship advice on YouTube as a career. And she's got almost a million subscribers for doing this. And the things that she says is genuinely hurtful to society. Because if young girls are listening to this woman give advice, our society is going to be corrupt by cancer. Specifically, I want to show you guys this video that she made called 10 Cliches Cheap Men Love Saying. This has 300k views, bro. 300k views. And the things she says and the positive reception she's gotten on this video is insanity. Insane, bro. I don't feel like I'm in the same universe when people like this get careers and positive supports after saying these things that are so brain dead. So let's get into the video.
Ladies, if you hear this from your man, run.
As you could already tell, she's a pretty funny woman. She's really got that comedic sense to her, right? I mean, if you hear a man saying this, run. And what does she do? She's running. It was a funny joke, guys. It was a funny joke. Don't be so mean.
Ladies, today I really need to warn you for these top 10 cliches that I know many cheap men out there tend to use to manipulate women. And I don't want my dear elegant ladies to be manipulated. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some things that you can tell these men when they come with these cheap cliches.
So the key words I want you guys to pay attention to in that clip right here is she's prefacing this by saying that men are manipulating. We are manipulating you if we say these top 10 cliches, top 10 statements. So I just want you guys, because this is insanity. I already know what she's going to say, but you guys don't know. But the fact that she uses the word manipulation after what you're about to see, it's insane. So just remember that word manipulation after she says this shit.
Let's start with number one.
I love independent women.
Oh, you know what I love? I love...
Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to stop you right there. Before you go into your explanation, bro, manipulation. She used the word manipulation, and the phrase, the cliche that is manipulative is saying, I love independent women. Independent means that you can support yourself, that you don't need anyone to leech off on. The fact that this isn't already like a normal thing in society, that every single grown individual, they should be independent, like the only people that need to be dependent is people below 18. The fact that people aren't already, like it's not a social standard that you aren't independent is insanity. But the fact that you call it manipulation if a man says, I would like an independent girlfriend. I would love a girlfriend who can literally just support herself. Literally just support her own life. That doesn't need to leech off of me. Already insane bullshit. Insane, bro.
Oh, you know what I love? I love strong, masculine men. I love men who look after their women and treat their woman like a goddess. There is nothing more attractive than when a man steps into his masculinity and really looks after his woman like a true gentleman. Ah, that's what I love.
What? Literally, what are you talking about? What was that little like rant you just went on? Are you supposed to be giving an explanation, or are you just saying that what you personally like? Because you just going on a rant to talk about, oh, you know what I like? No one gives a fuck what you like. I want an explanation on why it is manipulative for a man to say that he wants an independent woman. A woman to literally just be able to support herself. How is that manipulative? Where is your explanation? Why did you just go on a rant to talk about what you want? Okay, you want a man to depend on. cool, no one gives a shit. But just because you have preferences, that doesn't mean that it's suddenly manipulative if a man says he wants an independent woman. Where is the big problem with saying that you want to be in a relationship with another individual who can just support their life? And you're gonna see a trend with this. She says all these cliches are manipulative, but she gives no explanation why. She literally doesn't explain her reasoning at all. You're gonna see this a lot.
My ex-girlfriend only used me for my money.
Well, then you know how it feels for us women when men only use us for sex, without committing to us, and without ever taking full responsibility by providing for us like a true gentleman would do. Well, this is how we women feel used.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm supposed to sit here and take this shit seriously, bro. So if a man says, "Oh, my ex-girlfriend was a gold digger. She used me for my money." Suddenly you're in your mind, you think, "Oh, he's being manipulative." And the thing is though, this has no correlation with what she said in the beginning. What she just went on, she went on another fucking unhinged rant that has nothing to do with the subject at hand. She just made a comparison, saying, "Oh, you men, some men out there, they use us for only sex. So therefore, this is payback. This is payback. So now you guys know how it feels." So she's not even bothering to try to solve the issue. All she's saying is, "Oh, you know what? This is payback." There's no fucking way people are actually listening to this. There's no way. Can you explain, please, how these are manipulative? That's all I want. That's all I want. Stop going on rants about pointless bullshit.
If I paid for today's date, will you pay the next?
Oh, if I have to pay for a date, there won't be a next.
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up, bro. You can't make this up. Like, this is a woman with damn near 1 million subscribers. This is a woman with 1 million subscribers. Who is subscribing? Just a whole bunch of insecure girls who just got dumped, just got cheated on, and just suddenly like sobs into a channel like this saying, "I hate all men," and they come across this bullshit and they subscribe just because it makes them feel a little bit more confident in themselves. Is that the only people who subscribe to this? That has to be. It has to be. Because these are not explanations. Anyone who has 2 brain cells can obviously pinpoint how fucking stupid this bitch sounds. She's not even bothering to try to explain her reasoning. She literally just goes on a rant talking about what she personally likes. Like, listen to this, bro. Listen, she literally says fucking, "Oh, if you're not gonna pay, then there won't be a next date." Okay, who gives a shit what you personally like? You made the huge claim saying it's manipulative to say, if a man says, "If I pay for today's date, you pay for the next," which is completely a normal fucking request. I mean, 50-50, why is that a problem? I have no clue why that's an issue to begin with. But to then try to make the claim that that's manipulative, and you give nothing to back it up except saying, "Oh, you know what? There won't be a next date." And please explain to me why men are responsible to just fucking treat you like a baby. Why would you even want that? They're like, why the fuck did you guys fight for rights for 50 years if you just want to be treated like a child? If you just want your fucking dinner paid for? If you want all of your shit paid for? What the fuck was the point? What is the point in your life at all? Why go to school? Why try to get an education? Why try to improve yourself at all? If all you need is just to look attractive and then fucking get your whole life supplied to you by an independent man, what is the point of life? I would actually off myself.
I don't like materialistic women.
Well, I don't like cheap men. You see, women are gatherers from an evolutionary psychology take. Men are hunters, women are gatherers. This has been part of our genetic programming for millions of years. Now, men are being celebrated for being hunters, but women are continuously shamed by our society for having this instinct of wanting to own things. They call us materialistic and they shame us for it, and in my opinion, this is sexist.
I cannot finish this video. I cannot, bro. I cannot. I can fucking not. I can't do this shit. I can't do this. There's no way. There's no way she just fucking cited an example from fucking cavemen times to try to make a point. There's no way. There's no way, bro. She just tried to make the claim that if you're materialistic, if you're always bitching and moaning for purses, for jewelry, then you're sexist. And that's also a manipulative thing to say. Because since the dawn of time, we've been gatherers. We've always been fucking grifting pieces of shit just trying to leech off of you. We've always been leeches. So why are we getting called out for it? I mean, since the dawn of time, we've been gatherers. Do you have any clue what the fuck you're saying? You're citing an example where you guys had no rights, where women were fucking treated like a property. But also at the same time, as you guys are gonna see in this video, she wants fucking best of both worlds. She wants to be a leeching bitch who is looked at as property, who can just depend on every other man in a relationship. But at the same time, she wants to be treated like an independent woman, even though she's not independent. That's what they fucking want. She literally wants to be treated like a god in a relationship. And first of all, we're just talking about her personal preferences. This is off the rails from what the media intent was for this video. I thought, like, from the beginning she was supposed to give an explanation on how this is manipulative, but this whole thing is just off the rails, just talking about what she personally wants. This is a disaster of a video.
If you want equality, why should men be paying 100% of the time?
We want equal rights, but that doesn't mean that we are equals. We are not biologically equal. Men and women are built differently. So let's not pretend that we are equals, because that's just a manipulation men use and society use for the man's benefit. Women have far more disadvantages financially in society, but also biologically. This is why we need to stop talking about being equals and instead focus on what's fair. And what's fair is actually if the man takes some form of responsibility, provides for his woman, and like this, we would be able to at least balance out some of the unfairnesses that happen between the sexes because of biological reasons and because how our society is built.
You realize you're just talking about the fucking 1900s. You're literally just talking about a time where you didn't have rights and you were just supplied for any fucking thing that you needed. But at the same time, you weren't independent, so you weren't treated like an equal. So where the fuck is your point? Where is your point? What do you actually want? Do you just want to be fucking treated like a child? That's what she wants. I've already said this. She wants both, but she has no clue what the fuck she's saying or how she could come to that conclusion. She just wants everything. She just wants fucking everything. And I'm not even gonna acknowledge how she said that men literally developed the idea of women are equals as a manipulation tactic for the society that we live in now. I'm not even going to acknowledge some of the just the brain dead quotables you could take from this bitch. It's just, at the end of the day, she just wants everything. She wants to be treated like a fucking child, but at the same time, treated like a goddess who is the breadwinner of the fucking family. You are an idiot. And there's probably a reason why you're alone in this video. Because you're never gonna find anyone. You're gonna die alone. There's no one you will find like this who will treat you like a fucking god when you have no redeemable qualities to be one.
I want to be with a woman who doesn't depend on me. I want to be with a woman who doesn't depend on me.
Dude, I have to stop, bro. I have to stop it right here. I can't let her go on. I can't let her go on. What the fuck did she just say is a manipulation tactic? I want to be with a woman who doesn't depend on me. I'm killing myself.
Well, that I believe is a responsibility to both the man and the woman to make sure that that doesn't happen in the relationship. From the man's side, he has to truly offer her an allowance, so that she contains her independence. She doesn't have to ask him for money every time she wants something, and so that she actually can have some form of savings in case she would need it for a rainy day.
Pack it up. I'm fucking done. I'm done. No, bro. No. She did not just say that a woman becomes independent because she gets a fucking allowance. An allowance, bro. We're talking about a grown individual here. We're talking about two adults, and she just brought up the term allowance. allowance, and you think that getting a weekly allowance, a monthly allowance to make yourself feel a little bit better about yourself, that's not independence. That's literally still you being dependent. So where is your point? She tries to say, like, to solve the issue of the woman and a man, like, feeling that one's dependent on the other. Giving an allowance is fucking still the woman leeching onto the man. I cannot, bro. I can't. I thought I would be able to get through this video, I'm being honest. But bro, I can't get through half of this shit. You are so brain dead that it's insanity. It's so insane that this bitch. If you guys are thinking that you can't do YouTube, bro, this is living proof that every single different kind of person can get a following. Just take your time and you fucking made it. Because someone this fucking stupid can get popular, almost damn near 1 million subscribers, just profiting off of dumb bitches who just got dumped, just got cheated on her boyfriend, just sobbing, crawling their way to YouTube, hopefully to search up something to make themselves feel better. Something like fuck all men. Fuck all men. This is literally the definition of fuck all men in a YouTube channel. You are so dumb. It's insane.